So the 2025 Nissan Kicks just arrived in Canada, and you might be wondering, which one do I go with? So today we are comparing the Nissan Kicks S to the Nissan Kicks SV, going through the differences to help you determine which one should you buy. My name is Christopher from Cars Unlocked, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, give us a thumbs up. If you learned something here today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now here we are with the Nissan Kicks S. Me being Dutch, the first thing I want to know when comparing vehicles is the price. This one here in Canada has an MSRP of $31,968. For my American friends, the USD MSRP is $23,330. Flipping over to the SV package, you do have an MSRP of $33,536. In America, it's $25,330 USD. So couple grand more. Let's see what features you get for that extra money. When you compare the front ends of both packages, they are relatively the same here. Now, all of them are going to come with LED headlights and LED daytime running lights. When you go up to the SV package, you get a little more color choice. As you can see, this one is in the gorgeous metallic copper brown here. Very unique color here for the SVs. But besides that, the front ends are relatively the same. It's going to come with your forward emergency braking, which is in the sensors here and on the windshield. Let's check out the side profile. This is where the two vehicles kind of show their differences here. On the side of the S, or the base model, you can see this one has these hubcaps here. Just a one-tone hubcap. You have 16-inch wheels, and then you have our black mirror caps and our black handles. Flipping over to the SV, on the SV you get 17-inch wheels. It does still have hubcaps on this, but it's like a two-tone hubcap, so a little fancier steel cover. And then you get the body colored mirrors and matching handles. So if you like that kind of transition with the brown on the handles and the mirrors, the SV is the way to go. They also have this nice little chrome side skirt on the bumper. It's not really chrome, it's just a painted gray to kind of give it a little contrast. Nissan has gone full Kicks mode here for 2025. They replaced their beloved Qashqai model and they revamped the Kicks here. So they fixed a few beefs that people had about the old Kicks. First one being, these come all-wheel drive now. They have the Nissan Intelligent all-wheel drive system. These specific models that we are reviewing are going to be the front-wheel drive models. Stay tuned to the channel as we will review the all-wheel drive models when we get our hands on them. These ones are going to come only front-wheel drive, but you do have quite a bit more space than the previous model. We are also going to do a comparison between the Nissan Kicks 2025 and the 25 Nissan Kicks, which is the older body style that Nissan is dubbing the Nissan Kicks Play. So stay tuned to the channel if you want to see the difference. So when you compare keys, you do get a little more value with the SV here. The Kicks S is going to come just with the Nissan Intelligent key, so you have your lock and unlock. The SV, you will get the remote starter, so you just need to push the lock button twice and click and hold the remote starter, and it's going to automatically start up. Great for the winter time. Also on the SV, it does have the remote entry and the approach. So as I approached the car with the key, it automatically unlocks, or I can push the button on the door to lock and unlock the door. Now you don't get that with the S. With this SV, as I walk away, it will also lock the door once the key leaves the proximity. So now that we've kicked the exterior out of the way, let's jump on the inside and compare the interiors. Both cars are going to come with a 6-way manual adjustable driver's seat. Now this one has the straight black cloth, a little different in the SV, which we're going to jump into a second. Both front seats are heated as well. All of them are going to come with Nissan zero gravity seats in the front and the back, and we're going to compare those when we go for a spin. As I mentioned, this SV comes with this kind of two-tone contrasting cloth seat. So you get the upgraded cloth seat. It's like a black and a gray cloth seat, and it has this unique stitching throughout the insert. It's also going to come with a leather wrapped wheel, and then both seats are going to be heated, and you have the 6-way manual. That's the same in both of them. Make sure you comment, which one would you buy, the SV or the S? I could talk about these all day, but we want to hear from you, so drop your comment below. With this SV package, you get the digital temperature control and the wireless QI charger. So that's one thing you don't get in the base model. Here I just need to set the temperature and the fans are going to automatically adjust, all digital, just like the thermostat in your house. And I can just plop my phone right in there and it's going to charge my phone, so I don't have to worry about plugging into the USB. So I do like the backup camera. You get the 7-inch backup camera. You do have these guidance lines, and there you can hear our sensors going as we approach these trees. And that's my rear emergency brake, basically stopping me from hitting these trees. So I would like to see maybe a little higher def backup camera, but it's kind of one of those things, you get what you pay for. It's not going to be a full, highly resolutionized screen for this kind of price. When taking a look at the trunk, both of them are going to have basically the same trunk. It's 23.9 cubic feet of cargo capacity, pretty much the same trunk. When you go up to the SV, you do get the Nissan divide and hide storage system, so you can kind of adjust this however you want, tuck things underneath. No spare tire now in the Nissan Kicks. I guess that's added. Nissan's kind of scrapped that. Let's take these things for a drive and see what we think. There's a big thing about us North Americans wanting all-wheel drive. I think it's the marketing, but typically we did a snow test on the old Nissan Kicks and we didn't have snow tires and it drove great in the snow. A lot of people just, they come in with this perspective that I have to have all-wheel drive or else I'm gonna crash and die, but
okay, which way should I turn?
Nissan has also solved that problem by adding all-wheel drive. And if you go up to the top packages of this, the SR package, you get a sunroof. This one doesn't have a sunroof, but you can get a sunroof in the Nissan Kicks. So huge kind of changes here, a lot more space. Like I just feel so much comfortable, especially with the armrest, and I feel a little more higher off the ground. So Nissan has really changed the Nissan Kicks, but for the better. They took the value and the modern technology that the Nissan Kicks is known for and fixed a lot of the beefs and a lot of the problems that consumers were complaining about it, but still kept that design, quality, and value at a low price point. Now, when driving both cars, the S and the SV, we're in the S now. They're gonna drive relatively the same, like almost identical in terms of the drive. Really, the only difference, you have the 1-inch bigger wheels. Other than that, they're gonna drive relatively the same. Both of them have the 2-liter 4-cylinder engine, and it's gonna come with 141 horsepower and 140 pounds-feet of torque. So no changes to the power plan. Both of them are gonna get phenomenal fuel economy, 7.7 liters per every 100 kilometers. Really, drive-wise and mechanically, they're both gonna drive the same. The SV is just gonna give you all the bells and whistles that we mentioned. Keep in mind, if you're really concerned about the drive and you don't really need all the bells and whistles, this S would be the way to go because they all drive the same in terms of the power plan and the specs. You guys tell me in the comments what you think about the redesign. Did Nissan hit it out of the park? Have you driven one yet? We'd love to hear it. As always, guys, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.